I think we hear Australia in there. I think they're coming in. I think Australia. There's an Australia one. They're hitting Australia from the west coast. I think they're starting to come in right now. I think they're getting the land down under right now. Calling CQ, calling CQDX. This is 362. This is 362 out of East Tennessee calling CQ. How about the Tucson, Arizona? How about the Tucson, Arizona station out there? This is UDX 362 waving the hands over here in East Tennessee. You're making the trip over here. Just want to let you know, man. I'm waving the hands out there. This is 362 waving the hands to the person out in Tucson, Arizona. How about the Tucson, Arizona station? I'm over in East Tennessee waving the hands. I think we hear Australia out there. Let's check the stations out. Break 19 for a radio check. How about any stations out there? Give me a radio check on this radio. How about the mud duck in the desert? This is Foxman 362 waving the hands over there in New Mexico. I'm over in East Tennessee, man. You're sounding good. That's you, mud duck in the desert, if you can hear me.
We've been hacking up those radios. What I can afford to You must not have calibrated testicles. Listen to that stuff out there. Poor little fellows.
Breaker 19 for a radio check.
You guys coming to southwest of Mexico, speeding with your 10 to 65 also. There's a 35 to 40 mile an hour average wind with gusts up to 70 miles per hour coming through here. A couple of days ago, we had a big pile up on 11-yard sticker. So if you're going east and you made it through town, be careful on the 40-yard sticker. There's been out there in the past.
Yeah.
Also between
I'm just sorry for those truckers. He's okay, but usually will fade out. Super Bowl's kicking back. Going up here right now, check the Siren World. South America stations. Calling CQDX, calling CQDX. This is UDX 362 out of East Tennessee, calling CQ. This is United Delta X-Ray, calling CQ. This is United Delta X-Ray 362 out of East Tennessee, out of the United States. How about any stations out there in Europe? How about any stations up in Canada? How about any stations out there anyone can hear me on this frequency? This is United Delta X-Ray 362 out here in East Tennessee, UDX 362. My name is Richie. I'm over in the United States, over in Eastern Tennessee, about 42 miles west of Knoxville, Tennessee. And I go by UDX 362 if any stations out there. I'm waving the hands out there to see them. Guess they're not out there right now. Calling CQ, calling CQ. Calling CQ, calling CQDX. This is UDX 362, United Delta X-Ray 362 out of East Tennessee. My name is Richie Romeo India Charlie Hotel India Echo. I'm about 42 miles west of Knoxville, Tennessee. Just want to know any stations out here. I'm over in the United States. How about any stations out there can hear me? Calling CQ, calling CQ, calling CQDX. This is UDX 362 out of East Tennessee, standing by. Triple Five's not doing good today. I'll have to wait till another hour and a half from now. Oh, someone's up there. There's the Jamaicans. They can hear us. Calling CQ, calling CQDX. This is UDX 362 out of East Tennessee. We're calling CQ. How about any stations out there? Alright, 94, you're sounding good over in East Tennessee. This is 362, waving the hands, but you're getting about 9 to almost 20 pounds into East Tennessee tonight, but you're coming good. Go ahead, unit number 1. This is 362 out of East Tennessee. I'm waving the hands out there. Mother Nature's sounding good over here. You're loading about 20 pounds in Eastern Tennessee. You sound like a local over here. Just want to tell you. Just want to let you know it's making the trip on the Quad 5 out here. This is UDX 362. Waving the hands to Unit 1 out there.
I know you would like it. You're not willing to learn about stuff like this. This guy really right. 1494, number 1, man. Come on.
Yeah, but Unit 491, you're making the trip. Just want to let you know you're eating about 20 pounds over in East Tennessee. This is UDX 362. Waving the hands.
Get back on the way, take it easy, take care, Mr. Right, 1494, number 1, so look at that, click, click, click.
How about that, Mr. Worldwide out there? This is UDX 362, United Delta X-Ray 362 out of East Tennessee, waving the hands. You're over in Jamaica, you're making the trip over to the United States, you're sounding good, you're in about 20 pounds over here. I'm telling you, all these Jamaican stations, you're about 4 to 5 people in here. I can hear you very well up here. This is UDX 362 out of East Tennessee, waving the hands, but you guys are making the trip. Just want to let you know, I'm waving the hands out there. I'm backing out.
You're watching CBS TV. Someone is trying very hard to pick me off.
How about the Unit 1? How about the Unit 1? Calling CQDX. Calling CQDX. This is 362 out of East Tennessee. We're calling CQ. Yeah, 466 down in Jamaica. This is UDX 362 out of East Tennessee. You're making about 5 to 7 pounds over Eastern Tennessee. I'm on the Quad 5 Top Guns technology, but you're sounding good on a mobile. I'm barefoot out here, no problems.
These guys are on here all the time. Trust me. You guys can hit Jamaica. Try this channel. I think there's too many out there.
Alright, you Jamaican stations down in Jamaica, this is UDX 362 out of East Tennessee up in the United States, but you're sounding good. I'm going to take a standby for a while, but you guys are sounding good. Just want to let you guys, you may know you made it to the trip in the United States this evening up in East Tennessee. This is UDX 362. We're taking a standby out here.
We can hear Jamaica, guys. Those are Jamaicans. You can hear them on channel 51. These are motor junkie buddies. I get them all the time. Should be amazing. Just in that song, it's always playing music tones. Checking all the stations. That's gotta be South America.
Calling CQDX. This is UDX 362 out of East Tennessee, United States. How about those stations in South America? You guys can hear me? Give me a shout back, hola. Hola, if you guys can hear me.
I don't understand what I'm talking about. You guys are shooting skit like that. That's gotta be South America. If I can't hear me that far. I hope we get some English stations out of South America, that'd be cool. Checking the stations up here, 755. I'm gonna go to hit the 805 right now.
Calling CQDX. This is UDX 362 out of East Tennessee. We're calling CQ.
805 is not active right now.
Calling CQDX. This is UDX 362 out of East Tennessee. We're calling CQ. Any stations out here on the 805 channel? Any stations out there on the 805 channel? If you guys can hear me, give me a shout back. Calling CQDX. This is UDX 362 out of East Tennessee, calling CQ.
Pretty bad ground noise. Let me go back on the upper ground. There's some station at 25 megahertz, guys. Look at that. Check that out.
Estuvo por aquí ahorita poco en la tarde. Manuel me llamó para que fuera ahí al patio de la Basílica a completar con él, repito. La familia Diamante Cabrera. Nos saludamos ahí, bueno, él corrió adelante y yo corrí atrás y le dije que fuera por favor música más cerca, pero me dijo que no, que iba.
Well, a lot of Hispanic stations. Out of South America and Mexico. They're in the 26. Boy, these guys are coming really good.
Calling CQDX, calling CQDX. This is UDX 362 out of East Tennessee, calling CQ.
Conditions are pretty bad right now.
Break 26, break. This is Foxman 362 calling CQDX land out here.
Let's do a radio check.
Breaker 19 for a radio check.
It's working.
10-4, what's your 1020 at? I'm over by exit 351 over in Rockwood, Tennessee. I'm just checking out this Quad 5, trying it out, but how's it sounding good? But you're sounding very crystal clear over here.
Oh, you sound awesome, brother. I'm at a 342 going west on I-4. 40.
Yeah, you're in about almost 9 to almost to 20 pounds right now. I'm on a Quad 5 Top Guns technology, one of those radios.
Nice.
What kind of radio you're on?
Broken.
Okay, a Real King microphone, probably a Striker.
36 over 6. Smoky Mountain in the middle. Looking out you westbound.
Alright, thanks for the radio check, driver. You have a good day out there. I'm going to go hunt some DXing for a while, but at least my radio's making it on a barefoot mobile type system. Have a good day. I'll wave the hands.
You have a great race, driver.
See, they always are out there on 19. They do take radio checks. Probably I know what it is. A road team like I forgot, not a striker. It probably was a Road King, like a regular Cobra 25, 29 type type radio. That's what it is. It was a Road King basic stock radio. I've seen those. They go for like $70, but you see them on a lot of sites. I know what a Road King type thing. It's like a Cobra 29 display look like. And that's what it is. That's what he was on. That's why I always check these guys. That's why I always check these guys out here when I do that. How's it recording? Looking good. 21 minutes. That's why I have to check that out, make sure everything's okay. The drivers usually give you contact, but there's a lot of truckers on that channel right now.
Calling CQDX. This is UDX 362 out of East Tennessee calling CQ.
Ah, that dude.
Calling CQDX. This is 362 out of East Tennessee calling CQ.
We don't hear the 1-1 guy that much. He's trying to come back.
Go ahead, Canada. Go ahead, Canada. You're making it over to East Tennessee this year. This is UDX 362. Wave the hands out there. You're hitting about 9 pounds into East Tennessee tonight. Just want to let you know.
That's him. That's who it is. Hear that?
Calling CQDX. This is UDX 362 out of East Tennessee calling CQ from the United States.
That's a South America station.
You guys located in Mexico or South America, you guys are sounding good up here. I'm going to wave the hands out there. This is UDX 362. Wave the hands over in the United States, but you're making a contact trip about 20 pounds over here in East Tennessee.
Venezuela. We're picking up Venezuela stations right now. Yeah. We're hearing Venezuela that far. I can hear it.
You guys in Venezuela, you're making a trip about 7 to 8 pounds down to East Tennessee. This is UDX 362, wave the hands. I'm going 73. I'm going to take it to standby, but you guys are sounding good. Now I'm going to let you know you're making the trip over in East Tennessee in the United States of America. I'm back and quiet, and I'm 73. You're sounding good.
So we had Venezuela just came in. How is South America? On the 255 channel, the 255 channel. This is on sideband. Yeah, it's pretty good. Probably South America we're getting that far away. I think your chances are very good hitting South America from here.
Go ahead, 212. This is UDX 362 out of East Tennessee, waving hands out there. Over in the United States, you're making about almost 9 to 10 to 20 pounds right now. Just want to let you know. Hey, 212 World Radio 212. This is UDX 362 out of East Tennessee. You're making the trip over here. Just want to let you know, because I know you're in Jamaica. Just want to wave the hands to you. Go ahead, World Radio 212. This is UGX 362 out of East Tennessee. You're making the trip in East Tennessee tonight. You're hitting between 9 to 20 pounds over here. Yeah, 212, you're making the trip. You're making the trip over East Tennessee. This is 362, waving the hands out there. You're hitting about 7 to 8 pounds, but you're still holding up through over here. How about 212? How about 212? This is UGX 362. This is UGX 362 out of East Tennessee. We're trying. Yeah, well, what's your QTH? You're in Jamaica? You're making the trip. Yeah, it's 362 over East Tennessee. You got the right number. Just want to let you know. Wave the hands. $10-4, roger that. You're hitting about 7 to 5 pounds right now into East Tennessee. This is 362. I'm going 73, but you have a good night out there. Just want to let you know I'm on a quad 5, waving the hands.
All right, 362 out here. Have a blessed one. Appreciate the shirt. I appreciate you letting me know that my little barefoot radio be doing good on your side here. You'll be doing good out here likewise. I'm just running this little barefoot President Lincoln 2 Plus into IMAX 2000 and the microphone BT 104.
Oh.
Have a blessed one out here, 73. Charlie Michael 1251 call.
I made a contact with Jamaica just now. 2,000 miles. It's working, guys.
Michael 1251 in your radio. 545 Eagle.
I have more luck on Jamaica channels. I'm in the south. I'm getting in the contact. That's good, guys. This channel is luck. These guys you can talk all the time. There's no garbage stories in this. This is a great channel. 2751 5 lower sideband. He was on a Lincoln 2 Plus and I was on a Quad 5 Top Gun, and it sounded good. I'm gonna put it on YouTube. This is good, making a third contact to Jamaica in the whole month of February. That's amazing. Yeah, I'm always going to ask one of those radios. You sound really good. He was on a mobile. That's amazing. You guys should try this channel. This is my favorite channel so far. This is my lucky channel, I call it. But I'm aiming on the right direction to Jamaica. It's changing conditions right now. So I'm having luck tonight. Not the South American stations. We gotta get up in these channels here. But this is what I like to go up there.
Calling CQ, calling CQDX. This is UDX 362 out of East Tennessee, calling CQ, calling CQ. Hey, 1242, you're making the trip in East Tennessee tonight, and I'm waving the hands down here on the Quad 5 Top Gun technology. You're hitting almost about 9 pounds in East Tennessee. This is 362, waving the hands out there.
Hard to make out these guys.
Calling CQ, calling CQDX. This is UDX 362 out of East Tennessee. We're calling CQ.
They're way out there. 435, I'm up that channel.
Calling CQ, calling CQDX. This is UDX 362 out of East Tennessee. We're calling CQ.
I had luck with the Jamaican stations. That was nice, but that channel was pretty clear up there. They actually could hear me. Come on, that was a 2,000 mile contact up today. That was a nice station on that channel.
there,
Yeah.
and then all of a sudden, bang, everybody's gone. So it was like that all day today. And over the weekend, yeah, it was like not bad for talking to people in Glasgow and Scotland. I talked to a few people in England. So
Listen.
yeah, no big deal there.
Amazing.
Calling CQDX. This is UDX 362 out of East Tennessee. We're calling CQ.
Oh yeah, no, I can hear you pretty good too. Yeah, and John 99, you can't beat them. You really can't.
God, this guy's coming to good.
I just bolted to a mast, and I use a chimney mount.
Who's this guy?
I put it to the chimney, and then I have a guide that, sorry, I have a ground wire, a thick ground wire, copper, going all the way down into a 16-foot ground rod going into the ground. And I would say I'm about 44 feet up in the air from the chimney, and my house is only at one level. So, yeah, it all works out pretty good. I'm using RGAX coax, and it's pumping 100 watts. And using a Anytone, second edition, the new one, Anytone 5555.
I know what that is.
Just want to let you know your Anytone's making a trip over to East Tennessee. This is UDX 362. I'm on a Quad 5 Top Guns technology, but you're sounding good, man. You're blowing about 78 pounds and you're starting to fade out, but you're coming back in again.
Back into radio again. I think last time I talked to you, the very first time I talked to you was off my Anytone 6666, the Quad 6, and I decided to get this one because it puts out less heat, and it goes once again right off my Yamaha mixer, going into a basically a microphone off a boom here. How would you call it? Condenser microphone. Sorry. I think that radio sounds a little bit.
Just want to let you know your Anytone's making a good trip now, man. You're hitting about 8 to 9 pounds, but your modulation is coming in crystal clear. You're blowing the smoke over here in East Tennessee. This is UDX 362, waving the hands. I'm on a Quad 5 Top Guns technology, but you're sounding good, man.
Sargent area.
The version with the 80-tone radio, what state you're in, man? I just want to let you know this is UDX 362 saying that out there.
Yeah, roger that. Like I said, you sound good, no problem. I think last time I talked to you, were you doing an upgrade on your antenna, or you're going to do an upgrade on your antenna, or something like that?
He ain't kidding, man. It's hard to hear this guy. He's sounding good, man. That's an indie. That guy's making a trip. That's that kind of radios that almost like this.
Like it just doesn't do anything. So with the Antron 99, all you have to do is just use the right coax and make sure it's well grounded, and your SWRs are 1.0.
Calling CQDX. This is UDX 362, United Delta X-Ray 362 out of East Tennessee. We're calling CQ.
But I didn't even want contact it. That was nice.
Oh, yeah, the word's happy.
Intro 99s. That's what I wanted to get one of those when I had one. I never had one. I've been hearing them way back in 1995 about Intro 99s.
Calling CQDX. This is UDX 362. This is UDX 362 out of East Tennessee. Out of East Tennessee, calling CQ. Calling CQDX. Calling CQDX. This is UDX 362 out of East Tennessee. We're calling CQ. Any station? Calling CQDX. This is UDX 362 out of East Tennessee. Calling CQ.
Try again.
Calling CQDX. This is UDX 362 out of East Tennessee, calling CQ.
No, I haven't heard any check-ins for the POS radio network. I think 101 down in Delaware eventually he'll check in.
Can I check in? 362 out of East Tennessee, waving the hands. Yeah, this is 362 out of East Tennessee. I want to check in the POS network out there on this Quad 5. Just want to let you know if it's working good.
You would think you probably want to know what the POS radio network is first.
Yeah, I want to check in the PSL network. Where are you guys located? I'm over in East Tennessee, about 42 miles west of Knoxville, Tennessee. Just want to let you know this is UDX 362, waving the hands. Hey, how about the 198 BSL network just standing by? This is UDX 362. They call me Foxman 362 over in East Tennessee. You're making the trip about 9 pounds to East Tennessee tonight. How about the 109? How about the 109, the PSL network? This is UDX 362 out of East Tennessee. We're checking in out here. Your guys are making about 9 to 20 pounds over here on a Quad 5 mobile rig.
Colorado calling CQ gas right now.
Go ahead, Colorado. I can hear you loud and clear. Just want to let you know you're making the trip in East Tennessee. This is UDX 362, waving the hands. Go ahead, Colorado. Go ahead, the Colorado station. This is 362 out of East Tennessee, waving the hands out there. You're making the trip over about 20 pounds.
Charlie New Orleans, I got a copy on you 9971 here in Netherland, Colorado.
Go ahead, Netherland, Colorado. This is UDX 362 out of Rockwood, Tennessee. You're making the trip over East Tennessee tonight.
Hey man, out there in New Orleans, glad that I put up a Mako V-Quad today and looks like it's doing the trip.
Your V-Quad's making the trip over to East Tennessee. You're blowing about 20 pounds over here. This is UDX 362, waving the hands out there. Over in Rockwood, Tennessee. Just you're making the trip.
Oh man, there's a traffic pile up here. Anyway, I just wanted to see if my new antenna working, so it's working. 9971, we are QRT.
Hey, 971, you're making the trip over to East Tennessee. This is 362, wave the hands, but it's sounding good on a Quad 5 radio, but I'm on a mobile, but you're making quite good on that radio. How about the calling CQDX. How about the 971 in Colorado? This is 362 out of East Tennessee. We're calling CQ.
I think he made a boo-boo and said where he was.
How about the 971 in Colorado? This is 362 out of East Tennessee. Waving the hands.
Trying to make a contact.
One
415.
That should be better. Yeah, let's hope.
I hear you two guys in there, man. You're sounding good over in East Tennessee. Yeah, I just want to let you know this is 362 waving the hands out there.
Yeah, I didn't hear Ron today.
Wow. These are locals.
Yeah.
Out of Colorado.
I probably should just call him on the phone, see what's up.
Calling CQDX. How about the Colorado station out there? This is UDX 362 waving the hands out there. You're making the trip over to East Tennessee tonight. Just want to let you know, man. Your radios are sounding quite good over here.
435. Where are you at now?
Go ahead, 435. This is 362 out of East Tennessee. You're making about 7 to 8 pounds in East Tennessee on my Quad 5 radio, but you're sounding good, man. Just want to let you know I'm waving the hands. This is 362.
Hey, wait. 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 What's that? 435. Yeah.
Too many stations in there. These guys are locals.
Calling CQDX. This is 362 out of East Tennessee. We're calling CQ. Calling CQDX. This is UDX 362 out of East Tennessee. We're calling CQ.
I'm gonna try to see if I can call popcorn.
Break 17, break 17, break. Break 17, break 17, break. Calling CQDX. This is UDX 362, calling UDX 8113. How about the 8113 popcorn over in California? How about the 8113 popcorn over in California? This is Foxman 362, wave the hands. Calling CQDX. This is Foxman 362 calling Popcorn 8113, calling Popcorn 8113 over in California. This is Foxman 362 over East Tennessee calling CQ.
Let's go back to 30 channels. Those of them Jamaican guys are still on the air. Yeah, these guys sound good.
Calling CQ, calling CQDX. This is 362 out of East Tennessee. We're calling CQ. Calling CQDX, calling CQDX. This is UDX 362 out of East Tennessee. We're calling CQ.
CSY. This guy's coming really good tonight. At least they're behaving on the band. These guys are pretty nice. At least they're talking about something good subject.
If the government needs to put some more money in it, right? Hello, Radio 171. I don't know. But everything is okay. How's everything with you? How's it head? Hey, 14, good evening, time, Big Brother 171.
How about the 171? This is UDX 362 out of East Tennessee. You're making a trip out 8 pounds. You guys are coming good from Jamaica over in the United States. This is UDX 362 waving hands out there. Yeah, you're making about 7 to 8, 9 pounds right now, but your modulation is coming in good. This is 362 waving the hands out there in East Tennessee. But you guys are making a trip this evening.
If a guy tries to, you know,
you guys are making a trip from Jamaica to the United States in America, but this is UDX 362 out here, but you're making about 8 pounds now. You guys are starting to come in good on my Quad 5 on a mobile rig. On a mobile antenna on a Trim 300, on a Top Guns technology or Quad 5, but you guys sounding good. And I'm barefoot out here.
Hey, you want to know what's there, man? I think, hey, 1494, hey, 1494, 4770 is the car? You want to know what's there, man? You want to see what's there, man? Are you here in 1494?
How about the 107 over in Jamaica? This is 362 over East Tennessee. Just want to let you know you're making the trip about 8 pounds over here on my Quad 5 radio. Just waving the hands out there.
Okay. You was begging me not to pop off nothing. You was begging me not to pop off nothing while you was talking there, are ya?
You guys over in Jamaica, you have a good night. I'm going to back on out of here. 73. This is 362 out of East Tennessee over in the United States. Just want to let you know, but your radios are sounding good over here.
They're all coming in good. Sometimes they hear me. Let's go back in this channel here. It's a very mess down here right now. I think it's starting to calm down. Let's try something on these channels.
Calling CQDX. This is UDX 362 out of East Tennessee. We're calling CQ. Calling CQDX. This is 362 out of East Tennessee. We're calling CQ.
Quack.
Go ahead, Rockford, Florida, Illinois. This is UDX 362 out of East Tennessee. You're making the trip about 20 pounds over here. Hey, Needle Bender 109 over in Illinois. This is UDX 362 over in East Tennessee. Just want to let you know you're making the trip about 20 pounds between 9.
Let's try this again.
Calling CQDX. This is UDX 362, United Delta X-Ray 362 out of East Tennessee. We're calling CQ. Calling CQDX. This is UDX 362, United Delta X-Ray 362 out of East Tennessee. We're calling CQ. Calling CQ. Calling CQDX. This is UDX 362 out of East Tennessee. We're calling CQDX.
We lost some stations just pretty fast. But we hit Jamaica today. A lot of noise on the band right now. Give it a second.
How about that 935 in Arizona? You're making about 7 pounds in East Tennessee. This is 362, waving the hands.
I hear Radio Canada. trip in Arizona. World Radio 9250 in the diesel wagon, waving your way.
How about that World Radio 925? This is 362 out East Tennessee. You're making about 7 pounds in East Tennessee. This is 362, waving hands to that station in Arizona.
To Ohio in 911, Manitoba. I got you both in there that time. World Radio 9250 Arizona in the diesel wagon, sending you both 73s.
How about the how about the World Radio Needle Bender 905 out in Arizona? This is 362 out East Tennessee, waving the hands.
You got IS 9250. You were right. I'm in both those clubs. 73.
How about the Arizona station? You're making about 8 pounds in East Tennessee. This is UDX 362, waving the hands.
That's a hard one to hit. Come on, try it again. We might get luck. He came in and fit. Try again. We lost him just a second ago. It's very hard to grab. Yeah, he just switched over. He can go just like that and be gone for a few seconds. Yeah, I can hear him in there a little bit. Conditions are changing fast. But
How about the 656? This is UDX 362 out of East Tennessee. You're making the trip about 8 to 9 pounds. Just want to let you know, this is 362, waving the hands out in East Tennessee.
yeah, we're losing conditions now. See how it fades out in 20 minutes? We're losing on conditions right now. Just want to let you guys know. We're going.
Calling CQDX. This is UDX 362 out of East Tennessee. We're calling CQ. Just want to let you know, guys, down in Jamaica, this is UDX 362 over East Tennessee. We're starting to lose conditions right now, but you guys are starting to fade out real soon. You're hitting about 7 to 6 pounds over the United States. Just want to let you guys know. This is 362. I'm 73 for the night in East Tennessee. Have a great day.
Yeah, the conditions changing fast. I want to get this guy. I'm going to start hunting on this right now. Gotta stay out of these ends. Let's see any 27s. Might get some luck on this channel.
Calling CQ, calling CQDX. This is UDX 362 out of East Tennessee. We're calling CQ.
Let's go back to 38. That's Australia. That's an Aussie station. Is that an Australian station I just heard? Let me try and get these guys. See if they can hear me.
Calling CQDX, calling CQDX. How about the Australian station? How about the Australian station? This is UDX 362 over East Tennessee of the United States of America. I can hear you about 7 to 8 pounds just now over from Australia to the United States over East Tennessee. This is 362, waving the hands.
You'd be surprised to get Australia. I hear them in there. Very faint.
How about the 373 in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania? This is 362 out of East Tennessee. Wave the hands out there. You're making about 7 pounds in East Tennessee tonight. Just want to wave the hands. This is 362 out of East Tennessee. Have a good night. I'm taking the 10. Stand by.
Starting to lose conditions right now. But I heard Australia, but I think it was. It'd be nice to get Australia this hour. I think we hear Australia. That would be nice. Come on, let's try this.
How about the 357 in Michigan? This is 362 over East Tennessee. You're making the trip over here. Just want to let you know you're hitting about 8 pounds in East Tennessee tonight.
See, conditions are changing. We're hearing all kinds of stations right now. Very way out there.
How about the northwest corner? You're making the trip over East Tennessee tonight. This is UDX 362, waving the hands out there.
San Diego was coming in here
West Coast stations. We switched to Australia's. They're getting stations right now.
Usually it'd be rocking by then, but it was really quiet. And then just slowly, mostly the agitators, you could hear unfortunately Mobile 8255 driving around on the Phoenix Freeway, waving hands.
Go ahead, 325. This is 362 over East Tennessee, waving a hand out there.
Arizona Desert Mobile 8255, waving a hand from the Phoenix Freeway.
Hey, 8255 over in Arizona. You're making the trip to East Tennessee tonight. This is 362, waving the hands. You're making about 20 pounds over here.
Yeah, there was none of that out here. But anyways, there, we'll wait. Good to hear you there, man. I'm glad you're enjoying the skip there. And save a little bit for us to
How about the 855 over in Arizona? This is 362 over East Tennessee, waving the hands. You're making about 20 pounds over here. Go ahead, the Arizona station, out of Phoenix, Arizona station. This is UDX 362, waving the hands over East Tennessee, but you're making the trip about 20 pounds over here.
Number 9 here in my car. I'm in Tempe, Arizona right now. 855 Arizona.
All right, 855 Arizona, you're making the trip over here. This is 362 over East Tennessee. Just want to let you know.
14, you still in there?
Hard to get a hold of these guys.
I'm about 855 in Arizona. This is 362 over East Tennessee. You're making a trip in Tennessee tonight.
How many whiskeys do you think you've got going there for you, man?
You're making about 7 to 8 pounds. 7 to 8 pounds over East Tennessee. This is 362, waving the hands. Yeah, that 400 whiskey is making the trip about 7 to 8 pounds in East Tennessee. This is 362, waving the hands. I'm on Barefoot Radio on a Quad 5 on a mobile manga mount.
Too many stations. But they're coming in good, guys.
Yeah, person on the Phoenix Freeway, you're making a trip over East Tennessee tonight. This is 362, waving the hands over Eastern Tennessee, about 42 miles west of Knoxville. Yeah, that Arizona station on the freeway, you're making the trip, man. You're sounding good about 8 pounds in East Tennessee. This is 362, waving the hands out there. All right, the Arizona station, you have a good night out there, because this is 362. I'm about 42 miles west of Knoxville, Tennessee. I'm on a Quad 5 on a magnet mount, and I'm doing quite good, 8 foot off the roof, but you're sounding good from Arizona. This is 362, waving the hands.
Yeah, it's taking a lot of time with that. We'll definitely be calling it quits tonight, but we're getting good. So you guys, on a Wednesday today, we're waving the hands on February 15th, 2023. Sorry I wasn't on Valentine's Day radio yesterday, but just want to let you know, because I had some things that came today, because you know how that is, but it's good. We'll probably be bringing out some more videos soon when I get the mobile base antenna fixed, trying to get it straightened up in that tree, and starting to do that single beam and get it all patched up. But it's still doing good, but I'm still working on that stuff. But the weather's been quite warm, 60 degrees today, but it might be another cold front coming here soon. You can't do much with the cold weather. But I wanted to check out the skip conditions today. It was good. I made a contact to Jamaica in this whole month, at least 3 contacts in this whole month of February. So that's good. A lot of noise on the noise floor right now. So I just want to let you know. So you guys got to check out these YouTube channels. 390 Wagon Master. He goes by UDX 390. And he goes by UDX 396 out there sometimes. And also, he actually does live streams on Thursdays. And he's over in Utah. And he's part of the UDX Club member guy. He's United Delta X-Ray, but he's pretty quite good. But he's got different videos on his channels. He's got different radio reviews, all kinds of stuff, old school CBs, new ones, and some things like that. And he's got a lot of good advice out there on his channel. But you guys should learn a lot from him. And he's got a live stream comes on Thursdays. Depends if he's out there, but if he comes on those days, he usually is out there. He usually announces out there on his community forum. He talks about that. But the guy is amazing. He's pretty good. And also, we got Dirty Diaper 21. Comes on Saturday nights, old radio nights. I think it's like around between 8 o'clock my time or 7, so around that time. He goes by 21s.c, and he's Dirty Diaper. He's also UDX21 out there, but he also does old radio night. And what that is like about, he tries all kinds of different CB radios from the 70s, from the 60s, you name it. And he talks to his guys out there locally in South Carolina, in Charleston. And it's just like the old days what CB radio used to be like back in the 90s. Just like the people said back in the 70s and 80s. But it's like the old school CB radios I used to go back and experience back in 1994 through 1997. It reminds a lot of that on Channel 17 in Hollywood, Florida. It's almost just like that, what Dirty Diaper does, his experience on his radio. But he talks a lot. He shows different mics he has and all kinds of good stuff. And also, we got Old Tube Radio Network comes on at 11 o'clock East Coast time. And usually comes on that time. This guy named Dennis, he does tube CB radios from the 1950s on up through the 60s and throughout the 70s. And these guys do a lot of hard work. And he's called Old Tube Radio Network. Just look up Bozo Control. And it looks like a green little target thing with a black eye. It looks like that in the middle with green shading on the both sides. But this goes on until 2 in the morning sometimes. Depends what he does. But these tube radios are pretty amazing. These guys do a lot of hard work on these tube radios when they put them out there. And they do a lot of good work. He's on Channel 11 on AM. At that time, you'll be able to hear it on CB. Or just go on YouTube. You can watch it on when it's live. Old Tube Radio Network. You'll be able to see it. But the guys go on Channel 11. They go from anywhere from the United States to all the way out to the West Coast. You'll be able to hear them. What I know. And these guys try really hard to get these two radios working. And then when they hit these conditions at night, they usually have good conditions once their audio is good. Sometimes it could be DXing, sometimes it could be local. But he's out of Fresno, California. So where Dennis is. And he takes a lot of time what he does, this guy does. And this guy goes through a lot of hard work to get this thing working on YouTube, okay? Appreciate for a guy this old, he's pretty quite good. He knows what he's doing. So you gotta give him support and give him some likes and tell about his channel is pretty good and rate his comments and all that stuff. But these two old tube radios are definitely well worth to get something like that if you guys do it. You don't have to be a professional on it, but at least you get the right kind of microphones and all that stuff. But I'm talking about this guy's quite amazing what he does, and these guys does these old tube radios. But once you hear them on there, sometimes they're good, sometimes they're bad, sometimes it's good, and a lot of times it's good, but the radios look really beautiful once you see them, when they show pictures of them. And these radios are like built like a tank. So I just want to let you know. So check out Old Tube Radio Network on YouTube on Saturday nights around 11 o'clock East Coast time, over my time zone over in East Tennessee. So it's well worth to watch and relax, but you can also rewatch the live streams later if you want to. They have that there all the time. So this guy puts a lot of promotion what he does, but he's quite good. So you guys will be able to be amazed about the tube radios they'll actually show and how they talk. So this is Foxman 362 World Radio. We had a great day on Skip, but some conditions were okay and some conditions were pretty nice and sometimes were bad. But at least there was a lot of stations were in there today. But I made a contact to Jamaica today. That was nice. So that's good. And also I'm on TikTok. I go by UDX362, all lowercase. You'll be able to see the UDX logo on there. You'll be able to check that out. There's some videos from our other UDX members out there from the CB Radio Club and other radios. I do random stuff a little bit, and also some of my videos. But usually the ones I make contacts and all that stuff, or radio projects like soldering and all that stuff. So also this is on YouTube, Foxman 362 World Radio. Have a good night, and we'll bring out some videos sometime soon. Catch you later, and we'll bring out some more videos sometime soon.